Welcome to the CyberWire's Career Notes podcast, brought to you by Keeper Security. Cybersecurity starts with password security. Password security starts with Keeper.
My name is Hannah Kenney. I am a manager in BARR Advisory's cyber risk advisory practice. I always have been extremely curious. I'm always someone who has wanted to know how things work. I'm the kind of person who will spend a few hours researching something that I've just learned about for the first time. But when I was a kid, I was very interested in other people and really just interacting with others. I thought maybe I wanted to be a doctor or a nurse at one point. I thought maybe I wanted to be an actress so I could speak to lots of people at the same time, and thought I might want to be an artist. I had a lot of ideas about what it was I wanted to do. None of them involved technology or cybersecurity in the slightest. I think it's really unfortunate, actually, that no one ever brought it up, that was something that I could even do. And it wasn't until I was in college, where I was in an information systems entry-level course, and I was really into the lecture that was happening. And at the end of the lecture, I remember everyone getting up and saying, "Man, that was so boring. That went on forever." And I thought, I really enjoyed that. I liked that a lot. And so I think that was when I knew that was a route that I wanted to go down. So I started off by trying to be really open to any possibilities. I applied to a variety of positions, and it wasn't until I applied for the job that I'm now working at that I felt a sense of, this is something I really want to do, which is work in cybersecurity and risk advisory. I was offered the job and took it and haven't looked back since. It's not super clear what cyber risk advisory is, so it very much depends on the person who I'm talking to. But I typically like to tell people that we look at people's technology or information systems that they have as a whole, and we say, what are the real risks here? We look at all of the different ways that there could be possibilities for risk or that things might go wrong. And we essentially tell them, here's how to avoid that. A lot of my days are actually creative problem solving. A lot of the time I'm talking to other people on my team who have a weird situation that they haven't run across and who need some perspective on what are the potential risks and what things can you do to meet that risk. So I think I'm kind of pulled in a lot of different directions, but the most exciting thing and the reason why I love this job so much is it is so much creative problem solving and trying to think about things from many different angles when it comes to risk. It is such a great place for curious people and for people who are always wanting to learn and who are open to kind of thinking about things in a new light. So that's one of the reasons why I love doing this so much. I come from a long line of teachers. Almost everyone in my family is a teacher. And I think that sense of wanting to help people is really strong in me, and that's what makes me feel satisfied at the end of the day. So whether I'm talking to a coworker and I'm helping to give them perspective or advice on how to solve an issue, or I'm talking to clients directly and we've come up with a solution that would be potentially helpful for them, it's that feeling of helping people in some way, even if it's small on a given day, that really brings me satisfaction. I would say, especially to young women, you truly are capable of more than you believe. You don't need to have confidence in yourself in a given moment. You don't need to immediately feel like, I've got this, I understand this, I'm going to excel at this. All you have to do is know that you will work hard and you are curious and that eventually you will be where you want to be. So I would just highly suggest that people have faith in your ability to learn and grow, which will eventually get you where you want to go. I am truly a product of all of the people who have helped me along the way. I have one mentor who really means a lot to me, who has been able to support my confidence when I felt like I wasn't able to do that for myself, which is why I feel so passionately now about trying to foster that sense of confidence in other people. If I hadn't been in that lecture, I don't think I ever would have considered doing this. And I still remember that feeling of ending the lecture and being the only person in the room who seemed to be interested. And that was when I thought, maybe there's something here. I hope that people think that I was focused on the people first and foremost. Cybersecurity is thought of as being a technical profession, and it obviously is. But at the end of the day, it really is about the people. You know, there's no point in doing what we do if it isn't in support of others. So I hope at the end of my career, people see me as someone who viewed cybersecurity and risk as something that is focused on people first and foremost.
This CyberWire Career Notes podcast is made possible by Keeper Security. Keeper is more than a password manager. It's a scalable and customizable security platform that includes industry-leading features such as automated user provisioning, role-based enforcement policies, SSO/SAML integration, advanced reporting compliance, breach watch dark web monitoring, and more. Members of the CyberWire community will receive a free 3-year personal password manager when they take a business demo. Visit keeper.io/cyberwire to learn more. And we thank Keeper Security for sponsoring our show.